Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at the Edexcel ICT Paper 2. So for this video, I'll concentrate on the graphics aspect. Okay. Of course, you can read up the scenario here, which I'm going to ignore, and then get to task A1. The question says, Lucia needs a logo to be used on some of the company documents. Lucian wants you to create the logo based on this design. Okay, so we're going to create this boat here, right? Okay, so you can actually use maybe any graphics software, but for this I'm just going to use the PowerPoint. Okay, so to be honest, PowerPoint is going to be fast to create that particular logo. Okay, so let's begin. So the first thing I'm going to do is to go to insert, and then of course go to, I want to take this shape here. You want to just create something like this. So let me just take it to the middle here, right? I want to create something like that. Let's see. So I'm going to be toggling between the question and the PowerPoint. So the next thing I want to do is to get that same type of shape. Okay, so let me first of all adjust the corner, the right corner of the boat. So you want to right click, you want to go to edit point, you want to click right here. So what I'm going to do is just to drag this out a little further. So let me just drag it out like this, and then release it. So that will give me something that is close to how it looks right there, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is to get that same shape one more time. So let me just go down, get that shape. I want to draw something like this, draw it one more time like this. And then of course, I want to rotate it. So you go to rotation here. I'm interested in rotating 180 degrees actually. So let me just write 180 right there. 180. Then I'm going to enter. Then I'm going to have it right here. So let me just put it in here, right? So maybe extend this a little further, something like this, right? So here I'm going to also edit the point here. So let me edit the point and then maybe move this one a little down here, and then so I'm going to rotate it. Just okay, let me just bring it down, then rotate it to snap in. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just bring it down actually, just bring it down like that, right? When I bring it down, so I will take this one to, I will send it to, I'll bring it, in fact, to the front. I think I'll bring this one to the front so that it will look like this. So it's fair enough, right? So that's for that. So if you see that this side extends a little more, so I'm going to make sure it extends a little more. And yeah. Okay, so I think I'm good with that. So let me just move this one to this. Okay. What's next? Let me add the windows. So for the windows, I'm going to go to insert one more time. So which one will I take? I will take this shape here, and then maybe draw something like this, right? And then of course I'm going to have a line too. So let me just put a line up here, putting down my shift key to draw the line, right? And I think the line is some blue color, so I'm going to make it black or something so it will show. By the way, I'm going to make everything here, everything has to be gray, something like that. So I think something like, sorry, that's let me just take it to fill color or something like this. Okay, so everything actually has to be somewhat, the fill color has to be gray or something like that, just to look like what we have in the question. Okay, these ones are dark actually. In case you're hearing anything, there's a construction work going on next to my house. Okay, all right. Okay, so I think this is fine. So what I'm going to do here, let me just select only this, and then hold on my control key and then drag just to make it two of them. right? So another thing I'm going to do is actually to make this, oops, hold down the shift key while you do this. So I just want to like leave it out a little bit, just something like this, right? So let me just zoom in a little more and then make it to just hold down the shift key, just move it a little closer, okay? Something like that. Yeah, because I saw that the line in the question, it wasn't completely closed in. So if you zoom in a little, you will see that it didn't really close in per se. So that's what I'm trying to recreate, right? Okay, so let's see. So the next thing is a circle by the side here. So okay, so the fill color for the shape should be white. Okay, so let's go back there. Let's make it white. So I'm gonna click and then hold down my control key and click this one too. So I'm going to make sure shape format, you want to make the fill color here to be white, right? So the next thing is to insert a circle. So I'm going to have probably a circle here, holding down my shift key while I draw to have a perfect circle here. So I'm going to do Control C, Control V, and then probably make this one a little smaller. Let me go down shift key so I don't lose. Okay, so I'm going to have something like this. Okay, so even here, hold down my shift and then adjust it a little bit, something like this. Maybe make this one a little bigger, something like that. Oops. Just make it a little bigger. So I'm good with that. So I can shift the big one up a little further, something like that. So this is no more giving me, this is not a perfect circle. So I'm going to just repeat that, Control C, Control V. Let me see. So I think I need to hold down Control. I think I said Shift. I think it's Control. So I think I'm gonna move it up a notch and then reduce this one. Oops. Undo. Hold on my Control key. Oops. Let me see. Make this one a little bigger by holding down Shift. I think it's Shift. Yeah. Holding down your Shift to make it a perfect circle. So I'm going to actually just select everything and then make them white. Make them white. So that serves for me for that. Okay. So I think yeah, that should be fine. So the next one will be the line that crosses over. So I'm going to actually still go to insert again and go over there and then draw a line holding down your shift key when you're drawing, right? And then join one more line. So I'm going to just do copy and paste the same line. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just reshape it, move it to this side, right? Move it a little further. So I can use my arrow key just to snap it in and then move this one up a notch, right? And then still use the arrow key just to make sure that it is where it's supposed to be, up and right. Okay. So sometimes you may have to zoom in to be able to get your point well. So let me see. Okay, I think I like what I have here. Maybe down a notch, just one. Okay, so we have this. So the next thing I'm going to do, let me just hold down my control key, select both of the lines. I want to make the width of the line to be a bit bigger than normal, something like this, maybe. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how it looks here. Okay, so let me zoom out and see how it looks. Okay, maybe let me just make it just a step smaller. So 3 points. Let me just make it 3 points. Okay, let me see the length, how it is. Okay, it's supposed to be closer. It's supposed to be close here. So I'm going to probably bring this one down a bit. And then for the 2, bring it down a bit, something like this. Okay. Okay, so let me just move this one to the left, just to close in a bit. Left one more time. using the arrow key. So I'm going to make it white, I suppose. Yes, white. Shape format. You want to make the outline to be white. Okay. I'm still not satisfied with what I have, so let me just push it down a notch, something like that. Okay, so I think it's smooth now. Okay. I think I may have to take it back to maybe 4.5, something like that. I think I prefer it that way. Okay, so that's for that. So the next thing will be the text, which is PCH. Okay, so let me go over, and then I'm going to use the text box. So insert, I'm going to use a text box to do that. So I'm just going to draw a text box here. I'm going to have PCH. I think I need to make it bold, something like that. I'll make it bold and leave it like that. Okay. PCH is fine. Okay. Yeah. So maybe just put a space in between, something like this, just to make it look like what they have, and then maybe increase the font a bit, and then have it close by here. Fair enough. So or should I use area black or something like that? Let me just see. Area black. Area black. Fair. I think it's better like this, right? Okay. Or calibrate. Let me just try calibrate. Oops. Calibrate. So calibrate bold. Make it bold and calibrate. Okay, so I will leave it like that actually. This should be able to serve for me. Just trying to be a perfectionist. Okay, so that's fine. So the next one will be the text here, Prestige Canal. Okay, so let me just copy that. Okay. I'm going to have the text. Okay, so let me just get my text box from insert. Let me just get my text box. So I want to have it right here, and then paste that in here. Okay, that should be fine. So one more time, I need to make it bold. Calibri bold. Okay, that's fine. So I need to insert my flag. So the flag I'm going to use, sorry, I'm going to use still the shape. Use my line here. Hold down my shift key and then draw a line here. And then of course go back to shape. I think which one will I think I will use this. Draw something like this. That should serve for the flag. I'm going to rotate it. I think 90 should be fine. And then so let me make the line to be a little taller, something like that. So let's see how it looks right there. Okay, so I think it should be tall enough, something like this. Then have your flag in there. So let me just move this down a little notch. Let me just move it in. Good, snaps in quite well. Make it a little bigger, something like this. Okay, so let's see the color of the flag. The color is still gray, so I need to make it gray just to look like the rest of them. Make the line, this line, to be black. Let me just make it black. Okay, so we'll have something that's looking more like the boat, right? So let's see. So the next one is just this line or horizontal line. So if you want to go to insert and then from shape, I need to get this line here and then draw that line from here. Hold down the shift key to have a perfect line. And then of course the thickness, the width of the line, increase it to the highest here. And then of course make it white. Make the line white, and then you can have something like this. Okay, so let me make it a little smaller now. So I hope I'm not missing anything here. Okay, so one more thing, the pole here in front here. So let me just go ahead to add that pole. Go back again to the draw, sorry, to insert, and then from the shapes again, we want to get this. So I want to draw, hold on my shift key, draw a little pool here, right? And then of course increase the thickness of the pool to 6 points, something like this. Okay, of course make the shape to be white, oh sorry, not white but black, sorry. Okay, what else am I missing? Let me just see. Am I missing anything? Probably not. Okay, so the logo should be saved as PCH logo. So I probably might copy this just in case. Okay, all right. So, but of course, during the examination, you are meant to write it by yourself. So what I'm going to do is to select everything here. You want to make sure that your arrow is on one of the lines, and then right click, and then go to group, and you want to group everything, right? So you want to right click one more time. You want to actually save as picture. So you want to save this as picture. So I'm going to locate my file. Where's my data? I think here. So I'm going to save it in here, somewhere around here, or probably just, yeah, let me just save it in just in here. So remember that the name should be this PCH logo, right? So I can save that there. Okay. So if I go to my data file here, I should be able to have okay, so let me go back. I should be able to have PC logo here. So if I open that, that should be able to give me something like this. So we're going to use this later on in the, you know, I think there's one little thing that I just noticed. This one, the outline. Let me see the outline. What's the outline like? I don't think it's black. Is it black? I don't think so. So it's supposed to be black, right? So I probably might save one more time. Let me just save one more time. So I want to be sure that everything, the outline of that flag is not actually black. So I may have to save again, right? All right. So I think that's fine. I can override, and then that's it. Okay. So I think we've done that. So the tax A1B, he said, open the document evidence, enter your name, candidate number, and center number in the document. Okay. So of course mine is here. So center number, I will assume that my center number is NG156. You can put anything there. Okay. Center name, sorry. My center name, let me call it Lagos, something like that. Or maybe let me just call it London, something like that. Okay. And then center number should be NG156, something like that. And then I have a candidate name. My name is Kechukwanalefe is my name. And then candidate number, I can have 0004. So all these things are just assumptions. Okay. So it's just for the paper. All right. For this exercise, actually. So open the document, enter your name. Okay, so we've done that now. So answer this question in the document evidence. Lucian has a single layer image. She wants to remove an unwanted part of the image using graphics software. She could use the eraser tool to do this. Give one other way to remove the unwanted part. Okay, so I'd already answered the question here. So she can use the clone stamp tool, healing brush tool by cropping out part of the image or by using layer masks. Okay, so these are possible answers. I think it's only one mark for this. So I think only one. So once you give one, you'll be able to get your full marks. Okay, so resave evidence. Okay, so you can go ahead to resave the evidence, which I just did now. Okay, so I think that's about it for the graphics aspect. So in the next video, I will look at the database aspect. Okay, so thank you guys. I will see you in the next one.